late to the party, and when it rains, it pours. So we were unavailable to do the Losers Club Schmoedown life. And then tonight, one of our cars broke down while I was trying to get home from work. And before you go and say, well, that's what happens when you drive to LA every weekend. We rent cars for LA for this exact reason.
Yeah.
But we almost didn't do this reaction because, it sucks having to deal with getting the car in a position to where we could just leave it and go home. Hopefully it's just a battery issue, but that's a gateway into awful things. But either way, something else that's awful, team action. Going up against Segway. With that segue, you could call me Paul Blart. We've got Team Trek going up against Team Action, and you know what? I've been battling this in my head quite a lot in the last week. I love Inman and I love Mance. And as a fan of the villains and the heels of the league, I'm a fan of Team Action as well. But I still battling
Andrew,
it out.
Sorry, Ben. We're going with Team Trek. Well, at least I am.
I'm not in a good mood, so it makes me want to go for the good guys to make me feel a little better. No, I'm sorry, I have to stick with Team Action. Okay, so I don't know, man. I love what they're doing. I want to see the villains versus.
Do I dare say yes? They are, I think, better heels than the Patriots. The Patriots have been slacking on their heel-ness.
Well, the thing with the heels of the Patriots is that, like, we made them sort of mentality. Like, it was just like they're cocky, their attitudes and they fed off of everyone turning against them, where Team Action, they don't give a shit. Like, they are the best. They know they're the best. They have proven that they can be the best. And they're just dapper as hell every time they come in. They
suits.
Yeah, they are. They're very well put together in terms of just calculated in the world of heels, and I love it. Like, it's just very. I don't know. Calculated is really the only thing I could come up with. Obviously, my head's somewhere else right now. But they deserve to show what they can got. I'd love to see them go up against the Patriots, obviously, unless we stop them. I would love to have a battle of us and the Patriots, of course, but us and Team Action in the finals. Yeah, I mean, to me, they're not going to get the Nerds watch, so I would love for us to meet Team Action. But all in all, I do want to see them kind of get to the end, unless we have something to say about it.
Exactly.
So yeah, Team Trek and Team Action. Let's go.
Trek.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it now.
And your winners, Scott, Vince, Jason, Inman, Team Trek.
Who directed the swashbuckling misfire Cutthroat Island?
Rennie Harlan. And your winners, and still,
It's all right. We did good.
team champions, the Patriots.
They were there.
Atomic Wife? No.
And your winners,
A lot of people want to count us out. We had 3 straight victories, then we had 2 losses, but if you look at our losses, we lost the championship by 1 point and a technicality. We lost the second one because Schnepp and Burnett luckily hit comic book movies on the wheel. They're not even a team anymore.
Star Trek is about something. We are about something. You know what we are about, number one? And we are about victory. Catherine Hyde.
That is correct.
Shaq. Brothers.
Got it.
Oh, Julian Moore.
There's 2 points there.
That's for a couple.
2 points there. Scott Mance is on a roll. That would be Dustin Hoffman.
and your winners,
They're back.
downtown. We are back. Has been eliminated from the tournament, but in a fight. What a game! What a game!
That was an amazing performance. Scott Mans, welcome back. That was an amazing homecoming.
Great homecoming. I couldn't have done it without my teammates.
Oh, I couldn't have done it without my captain.
Number one, Jason Inman. We are Team Trek, and we are going to be unstoppable from this point on.
I think the captain and I today proved that we're back.
Yeah.
We had our nice little hiatus.
Well, wait, number
we went
one.
to Ryza.
Number one.
Yes, Captain.
We never left. That's the
That's
key.
correct. We were just
never
having
left,
focus on.
and it's only a matter of time before we get back to take on Patriots. They better be nervous. They better be sweating. Well, they're both going to lose, whoever we take on.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. I don't even like it. Doesn't matter. Whoa.
Wait, who's?
What is this?
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're doing good. Hey, we just had a massive victory. So you guys better just forget the shades.
I have one question here.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you? I have another question. Who the hell are you? Did you answer any questions now other than the last one? Oh, okay.
And then you're a nice guy, but Vance,
Interesting.
I've been waiting to kick your ass since the day I started in the Schmoedown. I got a date for you, buddy. Maybe release dates.
Really think that you can take me on in any match, but especially movie release dates? You are out of your fucking mind.
I got a date for you, man. It's 2017, the day that Team Action exploded your hopes in the tournament. You're dead.
Is that the day you were born? 'Cause it looks like it.
Yeah, it sure does.
So we've been to the final. Have you? And we lost. We've been to the final and we lost. Spell final.
Are you bragging about
F-I-N-A-L?
final?
The final.
Live fast, die young. Where's the belts?
From the final score, tonight, team is Team Action. We were looking for Whiplash and Justin Hammer. Justin Hammer.
We're coming for you, Team Trek. Yeah, Mance, look, I hate to say it, man, but your run's over, okay? It's done. I mean, if you want to forfeit, I'm available. You can call me. You can let me know. I'll even listen. I won't hang up on you, man. You can leave me a voicemail. I'll text you back. Jason, Bobby, you're gonna die. Look, I see guys that prance around here like they know every category. They sing their answers, okay? I got one question for Mance and everybody else. Where's the belt? Where's the belt?
Hey guys, how your brackets doing?
That's so ridiculous.
Oh, Alliance saying Team Trek's gonna win? 70% of you jackasses think Team Trek is gonna beat Team Action?
I was
This
one of
last week, another poll went
Ain't
out
afraid
saying
to say it.
Team Top 10 is going to win the left side of the bracket. 80% of you think
Yeah.
Let me tell you a couple things that Team Top 10 is not good at. Number one, defending titles. Hey, what's Magnolia about? Okay, number two, not defending titles. Hey, who's that actress Judy Greer? I think you guys get the point here. Thanks for listening, guys. And Snyder, next time you go on Inside Schmoedown, you best watch your mouth. Team Action's coming.
That was good. I love that they did that. Oh, there you are.
That was me.
Come on, Trick!
Team Action.
Man, oh man.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia
man.
Schmoedown. It is the
What are we
team
gonna do with
trivia, and
them?
We are into
Beat 'em?
round number 2. What a round
Yep.
one we had. Dan, it was a heartbreaking loss.
We tried that once already, though.
Line. You shocked me.
We almost got
shocked a
there.
lot of people.
Almost.
Put you on the spot. What
We should
happened?
have stuck with the first.
Should have stuck with the first.
You know what? To quote the great Shawn Michaels, I may have lost my smile. And I think it might be a matter of reevaluating and going off and finding what I really bring to this competition. I still have the Star
You're
Wars
still
belt.
Star Wars champion, yeah.
That is not gonna change until someone pries it off of me.
Yeah.
But as far as the rest of it, I am looking in the mirror late at night and questioning what I see.
Well, you might not have done great at round one, but you always bring it when it comes to the table. And my goodness, what are we going to come to this round? Because what the matches that we've had just alone in round number 2 were great. Excuse me, round number 1 were great. Team Trek, the beloved team of Scott Mance and Jason Inman, who were on a tear at 3-0 when they battled against the Patriots. They had a tough loss there, and then a tough loss to his Heroes. Bounced right back. Really played well against Cinema Blend, a tough team. Inman hit his 3-pointer. They won the game, took us to this particular matchup. But it was inside of that match, in the post-interview, that the team of Ben Bateman and Andrew Guy crashed the interview before they had even played their match, and really trying to get into the head of Scott Mance. And then they went up. They had their match against Deep Cuts, which came down kind of to the wire there. Deep Cuts missed the final 3 questions. Ben Bateman hit his 2-pointer to basically win the game there for them. And since then, on Twitter, everything else, Team Action has been relentless on Scott Mance, not even acknowledging Jason Inman.
Yeah, and here, from my point of view, you got Scott Mance and Jason Inman, and those are 2 good people. They are beloved. They are genuine. They have a lot of integrity to them. And then you have Ben and Andrew.
Right.
But here's the thing: this isn't a church picnic.
No.
This is a competition. And if you get caught up in the over-the-top, ego-driven shenanigans of Team Action, you might get caught in a title win.
That's the point. Is because as much as cocky as they are, their cockiness and their shit talk is a strategy. It is. Like everyone, you look when they played Late to the Party and they came out with the chairs and pretended they were reacting. That could have thrown Late to the Party. When they played you guys...
Clearly it didn't, though.
That's the sudden death. I mean, they are, as much as they play into it, that is a part of it. That's not just the smack talk. That is to get into the heads of their opponents, and they do it masterfully.
Right. You're using some phrases my mother won't let me say, but they're very good at that kind of talk.
Well, and just to prove it, there's a lot of words here said between both teams. Here you go.
Hailing frequencies open, friends.
Ready to live
That's
long
Star
and
Trek
prosper,
reference.
going further and further into the Schmoedown. And this Team Action, wait, hang on.
Wait, who are they?
Scan these guys. Who the hell are these guys?
Who are these guys?
Yeah, we're back, baby. We're here to talk movie release dates in the Schmoedown.
That's right, Captain. We're here.
We can't wait to invoke Rakthar's hammer, can we, Drew?
By Grabthar's hammer, we will succeed, Captain.
To infinity and beyond.
I think there are a lot of guys that we have like smashed in this.
Alright, that was good.
Mockery is the sincerest form of flattery?
They like to gab about the game, but I don't think they respect the game.
Look, we don't respect
Is that
you,
imitation?
okay, we respect the Schmoedown to the utmost. We're here to get rid of has-beens, and that's exactly what you guys are. I don't know how we ended up in the old-timers bracket, but I mean, look guys, we're here to win the tournament. We hold the points record. We're 3-1. You want to talk to us about not winning? We're about to be 4-1. Our only loss is sudden death.
Forget Team Action.
There you go.
There are no action.
Team Sleep.
Where
Is what we're gonna call them.
we are going to keep boldly going forward until maybe I take on my former arch nemesis. I mean, that's what could be happening.
That is the final frontier.
And that is what everybody wants. Because risk is our business.
Make it so, Captain.
Playing against Scott Mance is like watching the movie Wild Hogs. He's past his prime. It's just absurd. It's like hard to watch. Yeah, we're very thankful for all the work you did in World War I, Scott. But this is the Schmoedown, so yeah, you know, I mean, we're both really jealous. You saw Casablanca in theaters live, but you know, look, man, times are changing.
Team Action. What are we going to do to these guys? Look, how badly are we going to beat these guys to a pulp?
Look, I think if we got a lot of things in the wheel that could really go in our favor. Team Action, they have one category. They have to hit action. If they don't hit action,
I think we're taking them away.
And as long as we don't get Cameron
Well, they
Diaz,
did get drama, and they did pretty good in that. So.
Action drama.
yeah, we'll be good.
Is it snowing?
So, take a selfie real quick.
Yes.
Hey, give me some scotch. Give me a finger.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you, Mance.
We got this, baby. Yeah, Captain.
Oh boy.
I can tell you right now that I was around when they were recording those, and Scott Mance caught some of that interview, and he was furious, and he was taking off his shirt, wanted to crash the interview. People had to hold him back, and I'm not joking. He really wanted at Team
Scott,
Action.
don't do that. That's how you get flustered.
That's a direct
Wow,
quote.
again,
You mess
using
up.
phrases my mom wouldn't allow me
I
to say, but
apologize.
I'll tell you what, you know, have you seen Scott Mance without a shirt on?
No, he's intimidating.
18-pack abs.
Yeah.
He's like an entire
The way he
7-Eleven
said that was
drink.
hilarious.
But, you know, we've
Have you
Mance
seen him
get
with his
riled
shirt
up in
up?
the past.
18-pack
Had
abs.
his feud with Roca. He's gone at it with ETC. He's had some feuds with Robert Meyer Burnett. So it's when Inman's able to calm him down is when he's at his best.
It was lovely when we met him at D23.
Hard to
Very
contain.
lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what.
Sorry, I missed it.
Tape. Let's start with Team Action. The young bucks in their nice suits. Their strengths are many, quite frankly. 90s movies, action, adventure,
Talking
and
loud,
also
talking.
just using their Men's Warehouse.
Little
gifts
did he
certificates
know
to
the
best
match he was
of their
sorry he
ability.
missed
And
was
Team
our
Trek,
match against Team
fantasy
Action.
Sci-fi. comic book movies, and of course, sing it with
That's
me,
right.
movie release dates.
Oh, there you go. All right, so that's
Release
everything
dates.
too. This heated match is ready to get going. Are you ready to get going?
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia
Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the round 2 of the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Division. Introducing first, representing the Popcorn Talk Network, with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat, and 1
Are they gonna come up wearing
knockout.
Star Trek gear?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for
And do something.
Dastardly, Drew, Guy, and Bad Bateman Team Action!
They would never wear that.
They're getting the booze. That's like the Patriots.
You know what? Interesting, Christian. They just came out.
Yeah.
I would expect them to be in like a fake Star Trek
Right to the
outfit
table.
or something like that.
Right to the table, blasting out there.
They're like, we gotta do this.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they just go 1, 2, 3
That
as their numbers.
Probably.
something. All right, so you've
If
got
they make it that far.
action is out there, and their opponents with a record of
Michael Giacchino.
4 wins, 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, the men's man, Scott Menz, Jason Justice Inman, Team Trek. Here they are.
Oh,
Team
snap.
Trek.
They got their own shirts.
Trek. With the shirts out there with the
There you go.
That is
Little kiss to Riker.
Yep.
That's their lucky charm.
There you go.
Look
So
at that, Mance is he's intense
Mance is
always, but when
Watch
he
those boards in, man.
Andrew Guy texting, not even paying attention to
Yeah.
the team.
I would like to just point out to the crowd that this action figure can grow more facial hair than either of these gentlemen.
Jason Inman taking the shot.
Oh.
You got a
We'd also
retort?
like to point something out to them.
Uh-oh. No, don't let them talk.
Let them talk to you.
We'd like to ask
No.
a quick question.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Fuck is Jason Inman?
All right.
That's how they get
I would
you.
like to say that Mance did look like
Don't let
something
him
without a
talk.
shirt on. Have you guys seen Lord of the Rings? You know who Gollum is?
Oh,
It was
man.
pretty disgusting.
Dude, just
0% body fat, brother. Oh, wait, I would like to ask a question.
There we go.
Hey,
Are
dude,
you
my
guys old
grandfather's
enough
hammer.
to drive? Are you old enough to drive? Do you have a driver's license?
Did you get yours revoked
Do you
from
have
old
the,
age?
do you have the
Oh,
permit?
no.
Do you need me to help you? Do you need me to help you with your driving
Don't let them
license?
talk. Don't let them talk.
We got it.
All right, it's getting heated.
It's gibberish.
Vince
It's
is getting
gibberish.
heated. The words are getting heated. There we go.
They could get into each other's minds.
There they go. Look, he's still going.
Mance is ready. They're ready. Getting
Mance,
ready.
you should probably calm down. You know, go easy on yourself, buddy.
Oh man! All right, here we go, guys. So
We're just starting.
right away,
Just getting started.
getting
There we
started.
go.
All right, guys. Round number
Oh man, I don't even want to play the game. You just want to watch them go at
I
it.
know.
Here we go, guys. Are you ready, Team Trek? Are you ready?
You're ready.
Engage.
Action. Are you ready?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, Captain.
Then let's get ready to
Schmoedown.
This is a bad blood match. All right, here we go, guys. Number 1 in the category of animated films. Name one of the 3 lead minions in the hit movie spin-off, Minions.
I worry.
Banana.
It's possible. It's possible.
I had 2 in my head. I just went with the first one.
5,
I had 2 in my head too, and I just thought of the first one.
3,
That's the first one that popped in my head.
1. Scott Mance.
Can't see yours.
Spock.
Incorrect. Sorry, go ahead, Ben.
Bob.
That's it. No, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I was gonna say that.
I have never seen that movie, don't know.
Oh no.
That's incorrect. And Drew. Phil. Incorrect. All right, it was
Oh,
either
just the
Kevin,
one.
Bob, or Stuart.
See, I was
I had
it's
Kevin.
the-
Oh, I had Kevin. I had
All right,
Kevin
guys.
or Bob.
Question 2, category fantasy sci-fi. Who plays mysterious scientist Nathan in the sci-fi thriller Ex Machina? You okay over there?
Oh my God, what's his name?
Just dreadful in my life.
Yeah, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm-
1. Dead.
Often mistaken for Andrew Guy, Mr. Oscar Isaac.
That's correct. Jason Inman.
Oscar Isaac.
That's correct. Drew.
Oscar Isaac.
That's correct. Scott.
Oscar Isaac.
There you go. All right,
I said
all on
Oscar
board there.
Isaacs.
3-2. Team Action keeping
That
the
count?
lead. All right,
I don't
next
know,
category,
but
boys,
I
in
couldn't
the
remember
realm
his
of
name.
Comedies. What actor plays Scott Evil?
Oh,
son of
Dameron.
Dr. Evil
I
in the
know.
Austin Powers franchise. Someone's screaming out.
Unhappy with that question.
No, they were quoting. They were quoting from a character. Have you ever seen them?
Copster.
Yeah, big fan.
Copster's the one that
I
quotes.
know it.
I
Now you do.
How's your heart doing, man?
5,
Good, great, buddy.
4,
Take his cholesterol medicine today.
3,
Showy temple.
2, 1, and
Sweet.
All right, quiet over there. Jason Inman.
Seth Green.
Correct. Drew.
Seth Green.
That's correct. Mance.
Seth Green.
That's correct. Can I also and Ben? Sorry.
Seth Green.
Okay. Next. Ready? In a category of crime films. Category of crime. Who plays Sheriff Ed Tom Bell in No Country for Old Men? Well,
yeah, we do.
4,
I'm guessing because I don't really remember.
2,
I'm just-
1. Pens down, and Drew.
That would be TLJ.
That's correct. Scott Mans.
TLJ. That's Tommy Lee Jones.
That is Tommy Lee Jones.
All right. He's got it.
Come on, number one.
Ben
Tommy Lee Jones.
and Inman.
As the person with better handwriting in Team Track, Tommy Lee Jones.
There you go. All right. Next question. Next question here. Category of action adventure. In what film does Nicolas Cage play historian and codebreaker Ben Gates?
One of America's finest actors.
Yeah.
Who's his grandpa?
All right.
He was
5,
on our show.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Scott Mans.
That's National Treasure.
That is correct, and we have Ben.
National Treasure.
Correct. Jason.
National Treasure.
Correct. And
National Treasure.
Look at that.
For one.
All right. Still
Yeah,
up.
right?
Has not lost their lead yet. Right now.
Sure did.
I'm lining up.
There we go, guys.
Book of Shadows. That was Blair Witch too.
Question 6, category
You want
of
Book of
dramas.
Secrets?
Name the
Book
2007
of
film
Shadows.
that says Emil Hirsch as Christopher McCandless, a young man who ventures into the Alaskan wilderness.
Whoa.
All right.
That's what I have to say about that.
All right. Very interesting. Good. Really back and forth here. 5.
Yeah, it's
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ben.
Into the Wild.
That is correct. Jason Inman.
Into the Wild.
That's correct. Drew.
Into the Wild.
And
That's what I thought it
To the
was, but then I was like, no, I might be wrong, so I didn't write it
11-10.
down.
What a
Should've.
battle here between action and Trek. This is action brings out the best. I got to tell you, it is 11-10.
I think Ken even said into the
Didn't
wilderness,
expect you guys to be
but the
good.
question said
Thriller.
the world, just the
thriller.
wilderness.
What insects frequently accompany an appearance by the lead villain, Candyman? That's a tough one.
yeah. I have a lot of candy for lunch.
You do?
Yeah,
Do you get gas from that?
definitely.
5,
Could accompany Nicolas Cage as well, I believe.
2, 1. Jason Inman.
Roaches?
Incorrect.
Bees.
That's correct. Mance.
Cockroaches.
Grasshoppers.
All right, so
Flies.
only Drew. So, but they still actually
Never saw it.
Bees!
Actually,
The bees!
2-point lead.
I've never seen it either.
I've never
Tony
seen it
Todd,
either.
yo.
I just used to work at
Here we
Blower
go.
Line.
Last question in round number 1. Last question in round number 1.
All right,
I know who plays the
guys.
Candyman,
Question
but-
8, category Oscars. Holly Hunter won Best Actress Academy Award for which 1993 film? This is a tense game that
It is. It's just really, action with the 2-point lead here. And 5, 4,
Can you repeat the question, please?
2, and 1. Pens down. Drew.
This is Glimmer Man.
That's incorrect, right? Nance.
Piano.
1 point. And Ben.
The piano.
Wow. Correct.
Nice.
Ben. And Inman.
It's wrong. Raising Arizona.
Wow. So
right.
the action
I put
keeps their
A.
2-point lead here is that it was 11-13.
I put
Action.
contact, but
Ben
that
Bateman
wasn't
had a
Holly Hunter.
tremendous round there. 11-13. And now we get into round number 2.
I can't remember.
All right, here we go.
I'll bet you
Wow.
take a lot of things from behind.
All right, there you go. All right, here we go.
It's an adult show, man. Come on.
All right, spin it.
Go ahead,
Adult
guys.
show? What are you doing
It
here?
was a kid joke.
All right, here we go, guys.
You got it.
Give it a
You spin
spin.
it.
Give it a spin.
He's gonna hurt himself.
You guys are
Are you
really.
gonna take our advice?
Getting in Truck's head. I
You think so?
see it now.
And they're certainly not
spin.
getting into each other's heads.
Right.
They're playing
Spin is it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And I gave Ben a lot of credit. but
Those
Drew-
Zumba-
Drew only missed
Those
2
Zumba
points.
classes are really paying off, man.
Here we go, and it's going to land on. It's coming close. And it's 80s move. 80s. You going to stay on 80s, or you going to
Take it. Take it.
Hope you spin Cameron Diaz.
Come on, boys.
I can't risk Cameron Diaz. That bitch! bitch!
Yeah.
Let's do 80s.
80s, here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. All right, category of 80s. 6 questions. What Oscar-winning actor plays Private First Class Edward Montesquieu Garlick, Cronauer's radio assistant in Good Morning, Vietnam?
That'd be Forrest Whitaker.
That's 2 points for Scott. Man, it's tie game.
I was thinking
I'm just
Cuba
gonna take
Gooding
a
Jr.
No. Number one, I need you on the bridge.
In Coming to
Second.
America, Daryl is living off his father's invention of a hair product. What is the name of
God
that
damn
product?
it, something.
2 points for Scott.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
I love the Lord!
Eric LaSalle played
U.S.
Eric.
Army Command Sergeant Major Zach Carey fights back against a corrupt Georgia sheriff and his police force using his old vintage Sherman tank in what 1980s film?
Walking Tall? I don't remember a tank.
Wait. Repeat the question, please.
That's one. All right. U.S. Army Command Sergeant Major Zach Carey fights back against a corrupt Georgia sheriff and his police force using his old vintage Sherman tank in what 1980s film?
Damn.
Five.
Multiple
Four.
choice.
Is it A, vintage, B, tank, C,
B,
Sherman?
tank.
That's correct. 1 point.
Really? There's a movie called
All right,
Tank.
here we go. Next one, question 4. What is the real name of Iceman in the movie Top Gun?
Oh, snap.
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Pete Mitchell, B, Mike Metcalf?
Oh,
C,
no.
D,
That's a
Ron-
steal if they don't get it. I don't know.
At least it'll be 1 point though.
5,
I'm going to say Mike.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, this is
Each
2.
question, that's
All right,
2.
what is the real name of Iceman in the movie Top Gun? A, Pete Mitchell, B, Mike Metcalf, C, Tom Kaczynski, D, Ron Perner.
Mike.
B.
Incorrect.
That is incorrect. We also fly ice cold, no mistakes. It's actually Tom Kaczynski,
1
and it's
point.
C.
Yeah.
Dude,
1
to
point.
infinity and beyond.
1 point.
Yeah.
Snap
1
for
point
action
steal.
now. That was big steal there. All right.
Big
Of course
one.
they would know that
Number
one.
5. What
They have
Hollywood
to.
legend made his final film appearance in the 1980 film Xanadu?
Xanadu.
Oh, that would be Gene Kelly.
That's 2 points. All right. Last one here. The song I'm Into Something Good by Herman's Hermits plays over a montage in what 80s movie?
That'd be Naked Gun.
2 more points. 2014. That was a big Scott Man's round. He stayed in it, and it's now 2014 as now it is time for action. Action is going to give a
Look at
good
him.
spin. You know, they're looking for either action.
Right here. 5.
What are they looking for? All right, here we go, guys. Big spin. Drew's up there. They're gonna let Drew spin.
Wait. You need help?
Big
You know?
spin. Big spin there.
release dates.
That's all right.
Big
That's okay.
spin.
Movie
Coming
release
in
date.
here.
Ooh,
Comic
how many
Take
movies?
it.
Do you guys want to keep it or
Take
spin
it.
again?
If you can hold up to your name, take
Look at
it.
Inman. Inman wants him to take that.
Dare
comic
you.
book.
What? Who? You were talking?
Double dare you.
Take it.
Really?
Double
Take
dare
it.
you,
Now
team
Frank's
in
starting to
action.
go
Stand
down.
up
They're
to your
gonna take
name.
it.
Oh,
Take
you
it.
got to debate
5.
this.
They're going to take it.
What kind of an
4,
action team are
3.
you?
They're going to
2.
switch it up, too.
1. You're gonna have to take it. You gotta spin it. All right.
They're going to switch it up. Ah, you
Ed with the
motherfuckers.
second spin here.
There it
They
is.
did not want
It's smart, though.
movies, Christian.
Learning from the pros. Oh,
Fantasy sci-fi.
Fantasy sci-fi.
All right, here we go. Fantasy sci-fi.
switching it up, huh?
Should have stuck with the
this, right?
first.
That's
Casually
I guess it
switching
really
it up.
depends
All
if
right,
they.
guys, you have fantasy
Do good
sci-fi 6
in this one.
questions coming in. First one: who played Zeus in Percy Jackson and the Olympians?
I don't remember.
5.
Bring a multiple choice.
All right: A. Pierce Brosnan, B. Liam Neeson, C. Sean Bean,
Pierce
D.
Pierce
Brosnan.
Brosnan.
5.
Liam Neeson played it in Clash of the Titans.
3. 2.
Get them confused.
Again.
The remix.
A. Pierce
Remake.
Brosnan, B. Liam Neeson, C. Sean Bean.
It'd
D.
be hilarious if
Alan
it was, 'cause I've never seen that movie, so I have no idea.
4.
Saw
Three.
parts of it.
C. Sean Bean.
That's correct.
1 point.
Damn.
Okay, damn.
That's why he's fighting their team action.
They fought in. They put
All right, question two. The NSEA Protector is a space vessel from what 90s comedy sci-fi film?
It's Galaxy Quest.
And they just did a galaxy thing in this.
4, 3, 2.
Galaxy Quest.
That's correct. 2 points.
Got it. 2 points. 2017. Big. That was really big there.
Third question. What 1986 action fantasy has sequels entitled The Quickening, The Sorcerer, Endgame, and The Source?
6 action fantasy. The Howling?
5,
No.
4, 3, 2.
Highlander?
That's
Wow,
correct. 2
Ben
points.
Bateman here.
Highlander.
Endgame. God,
That was a good guess.
We're both answering these.
All right.
All right, your fourth question. In The Empire Strikes Back, who does Luke call out to first when he's hanging below Cloud
Ben.
City?
Leia. Ben.
Ben Kenobi.
That's correct.
Wow, look at that.
Take that. 2 points.
Unbelievable there. All right.
Did we just take
Nice.
the lead?
Take
Wow,
the lead
this is
there.
so funny about that. It's exciting. We have 3 questions second round.
Well, you guys can count past 3?
All right, guys, your fifth question. The movie Stardust is based on a short story by what author?
C.S. Lewis.
That's
has no
what I
idea.
thought, but I don't think so.
Magdalene. What's who's the one that does the
We're gonna go
wrinkle?
multiple choice.
All right. A. Stephen King.
We're just making sure that it was
B. Clyde Barker.
Neil
C,
Gaiman.
Neil
Yeah.
Gaiman. D. Rob Liefeld.
C.
I couldn't hear all the options. The first one again? Yeah, we're gonna go A. Stephen King.
That's incorrect.
Neil Gaiman.
That's correct for a point.
Yeah,
That's
look at that. Tied up.
What?
All right, guys. Final question. Sixth and final question. Who directed 1995's 12 Monkeys?
Terry Gilliam.
Bitch.
5, 4,
Terry Gilliam.
2 points. All right, look at that. So, action. What a great fight there by the boys over in action. 23-21 as we get into round
Good job,
number
guys.
3. And now it
Did
works like
good.
this. What a
We'll do 3, 7, and 17.
3.
No, all right. Getting a little tactical.
Somewhat.
Based on winning the match?
Huh? Okay.
All right, guys. Trek.
Trek, in honor of Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, the Citizen Kane of Star Trek movies. We are going to go with number 2.
We're gonna go with 4 for Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home.
And the Undiscovered Country, Star Trek 6.
2, 4, and 6 for Trek. You guys will be up first in order to try to avoid the TKO.
It doesn't
You only
matter
have
what
to do it
order
by
you
hitting
go.
your
You're
2
screwed
pointers and send it
anyway.
Back to action. All right, so you guys chose for your 2-pointer. You chose category number 2. All right, here we go, guys. Category number 2. You chose the category of Jennifer Lawrence films. Jennifer Lawrence, J-Lo. All right. So, who is going to choose? Who's going to take the 2?
American Hustle.
Here we go.
I am gonna fall on the sword for this one.
You are.
No, number 1 is going to take the con.
All right. So, Jason Inman. All right, Jason Inman. Jennifer Lawrence has been nominated for 4 Oscars. She's won once. For which film?
Silver Linings Playbook.
Right?
Question, Scott.
And
And
take it.
5,
Passengers.
4, 3, 2.
I don't know it.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Silver Linings Playbook. Silver Linings Playbook is the answer. All right.
Oh,
So now it goes
no.
to Scott Mance now, who chose category number 4, which is Disney films. Disney films. 3-pointer here. 3-pointer here. Scott Mance, Disney.
That's not good.
Disney films. All right, here we go. Scott Mance. What was Aladdin's second official wish?
To become a
I do.
Oh,
Looks like a bad choice of answering.
choice.
Christian.
wasn't to become a prince because that was his first
No,
wish.
that's the whole point of the strategy of the game here. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Question.
Repeating that this is your last
What
one.
was his second
What
wish?
was Aladdin's second?
He gets out, he escapes, he becomes the prince
5, 4,
to save his life.
No, because he doesn't ask that
He
question.
rescued him from drowning.
Oh, but that doesn't.
He's like,
so
I'll take
look
that
at
as a
this.
yes,
It
because he
comes
goes like
down
this
to
in the
the
underwater.
I guess.
Yep,
If
to
Trek
save his
misses,
life.
Team Action wins via TKO.
And the third one was to free the genie.
Right.
That was number 6.
But, see-
Fantasy sci-fi.
Yep, because he's like, oh, I can't do it unless you actually
Here we
wish
go,
for it
guys.
this time.
Yeah, I
And he like
guess.
Play
slumps
partners
forward.
Remy and Jake in the 2010 sci-fi action thriller Repo Man.
Jude Law and somebody else. I don't remember the other guy's name.
It's over.
Jude Law and somebody.
5,
Jude Law and
4.
fuck.
3.
It's a complete guess. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost.
And
Yeah.
Andrew!
I think his balls just dropped.
Team action on TKO.
Oh, man.
My lord. Wow. It was down to the wire, 21-23 going into the third action, walking off the set. And Trek they did the same thing here that happened in Deep Cuts. Missed the 2, missed the 3, missed the 5. We have a TKO, and Team Action is for real.
They're for real, but you got to feel for Team Trek. They kept it competitive and got to those final 3 questions, and just some strategy maybe gone awry there. The wrong question for each person to answer on their own.
Well, that was it, and that's what we're going to hear, I'm sure, because Mance chose to take the 3-pointer, Inman chose a 2, but they were both categories that they knew. Mance knew the 2, Inman knew the 3, and that would have put them into, I mean, easily, they would have been the same fight. It just, that's the luck of the draw. Mance is devastated. You can see because Mance played very well.
Mance played
that's
great.
the same Mance that's been playing over the last 2. He's devastated right now.
Silver Linings Playbook. It's just the
Team
opposite
Action
answer
now
that was
is
during
now
our question.
awaiting
Yeah.
the winner of Blofeld's Cat and Top 10. Can you imagine a scenario where Top 10 and Action go at one another, or even Blofeld's Cat? Team Action now stands at 4-1. If they weren't in the tournament right now, that is a team that could easily be playing against the Patriots right now.
Absolutely. You got to look.
That's
I keep
good.
saying this. Right now, there's new faces going to new places here in the Schmoedown.
And
All
that's
right, so
Team
let's go
Action.
ahead and talk to Emma Fife. We're going to have our hands full.
Did
in this
good.
interview. Here we go.
Welcome to these Schmoedown fans. Emma Fife with these boys in suits here who just keep on winning. Team Action. Andrew, Ben, congratulations on your win today. Team Trek had a good record coming in, and they just sort of seem to be slipping away, but still a strong team. How are you guys feeling right now?
Well, you know, Emma, the alternative to winning is being John Stephen Roca, so we're just doing what we were born to do. Yeah, I mean, look, this league is outdated. They're old. Look at what we just did to Mance. The guy, I saw him walk out of here on Walker. It's brutal. Okay, look, we're 4-1. We got the points record. We got 2 TKOs. We did sci-fi fantasy. We did drama. What do you want next? Huh? What are you going to throw at us now? Yeah, I don't even, like, preparation, challenges. You guys throw words at us. We're just here to win, okay? We got our sights set on the Patriots, and anybody who gets in our way, it's not a match.
Yeah,
okay?
you know, you guys are actually kind of starting to remind me of said Patriots in, well, it's not entirely a good way, but nobody can deny that you guys are definitely a good team here, and with strengths kind of across the board.
Great team.
Great. Okay, yeah, definitely a solid team, strong competitors.
The best team.
A good team who are very good competitors in the Teams League here in the Schmoedown. Coming up next, you guys are going to be taking on the winner of the Blofeld's Cat. Still
fuck
not
you call
sure
me?
what's going on with that. No, it's the team that Top 10 is playing against. Trust me, I'm confused too. So whoever wins Top 10 versus Blofeld's Cat, you guys are going to be taking on next. And though I am confused by the previously mentioned Blofeld's Cat team,
I feel like she's talking another language right now.
no,
I don't know.
it's no.
Emma,
it's,
was there something you wanted to ask us?
I was gonna ask you which of those teams you would like to take on
The Patriots.
next.
We want to play the
You're
Patriots.
not taking on the Patriots
Next
yet.
question.
That's not even an
Next
option
question.
yet. Anyway, Top 10 or Blofeld's Cat, which one do you want?
The Patriots.
That's not an answer. There's no option C. It's option A or B.
Oh shit.
Hey, Drew, look, it's the guy that used to be John Stephen Roker. It looks like an antique.
No, thanks, Emma, for
Oh,
stepping
no.
aside just a second. I
Wow,
appreciate
this model
it.
can talk. Boys, this guy looks like the guy that used to win at this game. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, listen, congratulations. Good job. You said you were going to win, and you won. You got a TKO.
Yeah.
Respect that, you know? I
Two-
love that.
two
You got
TKOs.
two TKOs. I know.
I mean, yeah, how many TKOs do you have in your singles career?
Oh, none, no. How many do you have, Andrew, in your singles career?
I don't have to play in the singles, man. We're too busy winning the doubles.
You can't play in the singles because Ben's carrying you the whole time.
You know, Roka, listen, we studied every move when you used to win, the man in black. We were fans of that guy.
Yeah,
You
well-
traded in whiskey for chai tea lattes, man. What happened to you?
Well, you get older. You don't have to spend as much effort doing all this hot air that you guys are doing. You understand you're the best. Once you realize you're the
But
best,
you're
you don't
losing
talk so
now.
much. What are you talking about? I just went to the last question on triple threat match.
Dude, the
against
last
greatest
belt
champion
that you
ever.
had was on your waist for what, 30 seconds? It was in like 1966. Why don't you start a team with Scott Mans and try to follow up the invention of the light bulb with something, Roka?
I'm happy your balls just dropped both of you. I'm very happy for both of you that you you don't speak with the the messed up voice anymore. Like, hey, I'm Andrew Guy. How are you? Listen, let's get something real straight between us. You guys have been tweeting. You guys have been talking all that stuff, and I respect it. You're right. When I was the man in black, that's how I did it. So I remember.
Oh no. Oh no.
The boys. You ain't never played Team Top 10. You ain't never played a guy like me. So you can talk all the stuff you want to talk. But when the time comes, you ain't gonna be able to step up. And the fall is gonna be very, very fall.
Talking about falls, old lion.
Yeah.
Where's Scar? You're Mufasa. Get out of my interview.
Oh,
You haven't even won your second round match yet,
Not yet.
Roka. What?
Not yet.
Get out of this interview.
yet.
You gotta kill the
But I
cat.
Did
will.
they say your
I'm
Scar and
here
we're
because-
Kill the-
Mufasa?
yeah.
So you're basically they're basically saying
That's
that
great.
he's gonna kill you because you guys are
Are those
Mufasa.
velvet shoes?
Like
Yes.
shouldn't
We're
have-
Scar, you're Mufasa.
Oh, okay.
So
I
we gotta
thought
get
they said it
Simba
the
coming
other
up in
way.
there.
For a couple of gentlemen who seem to give the air of being gentlemen based on their upscale attire, we've certainly got a couple of
Thank you, Emma.
not so gentlemanly behaving young boys on our hands here. So,
Thank you, Emma.
okay, well, congratulations, Team Action.
You know what, Emma? You've asked a lot of questions today, and I got just one question for you.
Where's the belts?
Where's the belt?
Well, Patriots still have it.
Coming
And
for you.
to be fair, I do support whoever defeats the Patriots. So, unfortunately, that will not be Team Trek, who just couldn't quite pull out a victory today. We will be right back with them.
Starting to form
And
up.
we are back
Yep.
with Team Trek, Scott Mance, Jason Inman. You know what, guys? You played well today. You
Thank
really
you.
did. You really did. There was a little bit of an error in strategy in round 3 there.
Okay, wait. Let's go to round 3. First of all, yes, we blew it. We chose
Holy.
poorly. That's 1989's Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade reference there. But it's okay because we knew the answers. We just couldn't jump in because
We couldn't
that's
help
not
each
how
other.
the game is played.
Yep.
That's
like a singles tournament. And we're a team.
Yeah,
It
we are a
is.
team. We are Team Track.
They should have had them.
Fight for
Yeah.
life. But I digress. But still, you know what, number one?
Yeah.
We played a great game.
We only lost by, we had a TKO, we only lost by 2 points. You know what, losing is not bad as long as I get to do it beside the captain right here. I just hate losing to obnoxious little boys who buy suits from Kmart.
Yeah,
I like that.
maybe J.C. Penney
Yeah.
might be that level of class. which is,
Probably not.
No, it's like
pretty low.
Sears.
Like a gas station.
Kmart's probably.
Yeah.
Men's Warehouse, they go
I
top
do-
notch.
I do mean this, and I mean this, fellas.
Probably get it from Sears. Probably get it from Robinson's May. Is that a thing anymore?
I don't think so.
Play my car and teach you how to drive. I'm a selfless guy. That's what I will do for you.
And I'll provide the phone book so you can reach the pedals.
That's the kind of generous behavior we've come to expect of Team Trek right here.
Yeah.
Now, my understanding is obviously we've seen both of you guys compete wonderfully together as a team. As you say, your strengths really support one another. But we got a little fatal 5-way action coming up here soon, and I believe that we might be seeing appearances by both of you gentlemen competing for yourselves.
Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
For the Fatal 5-Way, I have this to say, okay? If I was Captain Kirk in the Tholian Web, and my first officer was stuck in the inner space of the Tholians, I too would have kept the Enterprise behind and jeopardized my crew to save my number 1. So there you go.
And I'll just say this. If I was Riker in Star Trek The Next Generation, and don't just look like him on TV, I would hold the Enterprise D back to make sure I rescued the captain from the Borg.
See?
So there you go.
So there's your answer, everyone.
So in layman's terms, you guys are going to be cooperating with one another until it comes down to a death battle between the two of you.
Here's the thing. Yes, I want to win, and I will win.
It's a good way to do it, though.
And I'm the same way. If Mance wins, I win.
There you go. That is why we are, and always will be, Team Trek.
Somehow I doubt we would see that kind of love and support between Team Action if they were going up against one another in the singles.
They probably punch each other right in the middle of the round.
Well, Team Trek, again, condolences on your loss today.
Thank you.
We still believe in you here at the Movie Trivia
Aw.
Schmoedown. I'm sure that we have not seen the last of you. And now back to you, Ken and Christian.
Fight for life.
Well, look at that. How about John Roca crashing the interview, but not with Mance? He crashed it with Team Action, going after those young bucks there, and it was heated between the Outlaw and Team Action. But Action did everything that they need to, and obviously you heard exactly what we thought. Trek, they fought a fight. They fought a good fight, and at the very end of it, it just they picked the wrong categories. Now they look at each other and they give each other a hug, and they know that in a few weeks from now they're going to be playing in that fatal five-way against one another, and that's where it lies, because we're not going to see them in teams for a little bit because of the tournament. But man, Trek is a team that you can't mess with. They're really good.
They
How
proved
could you
today
help
why they
each
got
other
this
in that
far,
fatal five-way, though?
That third round, that just sometimes happens. I think
Flash
everyone
each
knows
other your
it's
answers, so
very
you both have the
capable
same
Do
answer?
like the
What you don't know about Action, and what people should realize,
signals,
this
give the
is a team
sigs.
now that has won 3 straight victories.
Yeah.
That is
That's
not
good.
easy to do. There's only one other team I can really think of. I mean, Trek's done it. Trek won
Yeah.
3 in a row, but the Patriots wound up getting 7 in a row.
Yeah.
But 3 in a row after that heartbreaking loss to you guys, which they almost won.
They almost won.
Team Action is a team that came in here, and I don't think people took them seriously after the first. Everyone should be taking them seriously.
Absolutely. This could be interesting because at the end of the tournament, let's say they win, that's 4
We
total
took 'em
victories,
serious.
2 more than what they got now. They would be for real.
All
Take
right,
them serious
guys. So
now.
how about
I'm
it?
still not
Team
gonna be part
Action,
of-
Are they the real deal, or are they
can't
still getting lucky?
be part
What
of
do you
the
guys
action
think?
side,
Go ahead
guys.
and comment. And how about Team Trek? What should happen next with Inman and Mance? Go ahead and comment, share, like. You got to keep doing it. We'll keep getting more and more matches. Round 2 is underway here in the Ultimate Schmoedown. We'll see you very soon.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCouga here with Fantasy Update. Those Team Action, Team Trek. Now, a lot of people will say that, Josh, you know what? You doubted Team Trek. And don't move! Team Trek, they've played for the championship. But since that championship run, I swear to God, if you scratch your back one more time, you will get a swift kick to the back of the neck. So, a lot of people think, man, I should hold on to Action. They are scoring tons of fantasy points, and you would be correct. Let me give you a little hint right here. Cody, do not move. Here's the thing with Action. You could legit trade for 3 other players in the fantasy league. Cody, you're moving again, and my feet are being uncomfortable. Just stay flat, stay still. You could get 3 solid players. If you need to bump up your singles matches, Team Action has become fantasy darlings. You know why? Because they study. Like nerds, they study a ton. They watch a ton of movies. They go on almanacs. They have a website that they go to, Team Action Studies for the movietriviaschmoedown.com / we're guys that wear really, really tight suits / our suits are too tight / stop wearing suits on hot days. Stop moving! Be a table. Be a freaking table. Be a table. What I'm saying is that these guys are not going to score points, okay? They're going to score a lot of points. Now, Team Trek, on the other hand, they may be on the outs. I'm serious. I mean, they score some points here and there, but they keep losing, and they keep getting just destroyed in pre- and post-game interviews. I don't want to tell you to drop them, but you could and probably should. I think they're really... For all your other team fantasy needs, go to schmoedown.com, talk to Frank Janish, see the rundowns of who is scoring how and where, depending on the wheel points. They really, really break it down in way more stronger a fashion than I can do in under 3 minutes, while also trying to make you laugh, also wearing a really hot blazer, and also beating the crap out of Cody on the regular. I'm Josh McCouga. We'll see you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Bye.
So, very interesting because we've got Team Action conquering their corner of the board.
Yes.
And then we've got Top 10 or Blofield's Cat. Now the funny thing there is that if Blofield's Cat ends up winning, you've got the villains battling it out on that half
Yeah,
of the board.
it's like a mini Lion's Den.
Yeah.
Like it's what's
A
the
precursor,
word? I was
a
gonna say
prelude?
it's like a. It's not like the boss battle, but
an
it's like that middle of the road battle that you have to do before you get to the boss level, like the minions, and then it forms into the big boss. So
yeah, that's kind of cool if they go up against Blofield's Cat, and you're
Yeah.
gonna get that little bit of like the prelude to what's gonna happen if they make it to the Patriots. Otherwise, though, it's still fun on the other end because Top 10 and Matt Nost have been very copacetic since they've gotten their show back.
Yes.
And they're doing pretty damn well, so I cannot wait to see if it does come true, Top 10 versus Team Action. So either way it plays out.
either way, it's still good. It's gonna be a good match.
Looks
yeah.
fun. And then on our side of the brackets, you've got us versus the Wolves of Steel coming up. And then you've got DC Movie News versus
That one's gonna be
Above the Line. Is that tomorrow?
I think yes, I believe so.
Oh, Team Action again, prelude to us. Our match is on Thursday, their match is on Tuesday. So, warm-up act again before we end up getting our match. It just works out that way, it seems.
Yes.
You always got to have the opening act. You always got to get the people a little bit warmed up before the main eventers come out. Which the main eventers this time is going to be Blofield's Cat and Top 10.
Are they on Friday?
They are on Friday. So that's going to be a hell of a match. But yeah, DC Movie News and Above the Line, which, like you said, that is hyped. Every single match we are hyped for, including her.
This round 2 is stacked.
Yeah, it is definitely stacked, and we're a part of it. So we will do our best to get to the end. And you know what? I mean, so far where we've gotten is mind-blowing.
I know they tell us to never meet your heroes, but Wolves of Steel is kind of our hero, so...
What do they say about
be
beating the
good.
crap out of your heroes and moving on to the next round? I know. It may happen,
I don't know
though.
if I can do it.
We have to. We have to. But either way, that's coming up on Thursday. Team Action, though, and
Good job,
Team
guys.
Tech, what would have gone down had they flipped the questions? I mean, that was kind of a big steal for Iceman as well. They're showing their hands in freaking fantasy sci-fi.
They did good. They did. They're way more rounded than a lot of people are giving them credit, or not giving them credit for.
Well, that's the thing, though, is action is a broad spectrum. Action isn't
That's very
just guns
true.
and running and fighting. And
I mean,
know.
a lot of it's also kind of like action bleeds into sci-fi fantasy, whereas sci-fi fantasy can bleed into action and drama. Like they all
There's
kind
action
of bleed,
drama,
yeah.
action sci-fi, action
They
comedy.
all bleed together. It really just depends on if it's more drama heavy or more action heavy to go in those categories. I'm assuming.
Action romantic comedy.
Yeah.
You got freaking miscongeniality. I mean, those are they're trying to thwart a whole assassination attempt of Miss Universe or whatever it is, Miss America, and there's guns and there's shooting and a bad guy and a lot of dresses.
April 23rd. It's not too cold, or it's not too hot, and it's not too cold. When they ask her what the perfect date would be.
I know
April
Diedrich
23rd.
Bader's in it. That's all I know. William Shatner.
Well, I was
going
gonna
to
say William Shatner's in the first one. Yep.
I think he comes back for the second one for a smidge too.
I don't
cameo.
remember in the second one.
Like his little cameos. But either
Armed
way,
and Dangerous, is that what it was called?
I don't remember. But yeah, that's the thing, is action is a very broad spectrum bleeding into all sorts of movies, and these guys cover that during the Action Movie Anatomy. Or Anatomy of an Action Movie, AMA. Either way, they do that consistently.
Yeah, and it really helps just sitting there and talking about movies. Man, we need to...
They had a hell of a breakdown of Tropic Thunder,
Yeah.
and it's like, that's totally comedy. And but it's a great action comedy as well,
It is.
so they are far more well-rounded. And they're dangerous. I mean, we played against them by the skin of
good.
our teeth, you
Yeah.
know. It went very well for us, and like they even said, "Oh, we would have done good in those westerns because they were western action movies."
They were.
Tombstone, Silverado.
They were very tamed. Western.
They were action-oriented westerns. They weren't the deep-cut westerns, you know. So that's the thing. That's what they excel at. Team Trek, we love you. You're fun. Inman, at least you guys got a shot with the 5 free-for-all, the Fatal 5-Way.
Yes.
What was that leading to? Inner Geekdom?
No, singles match.
Right, but what do you get out of the Fatal 5-Way? Isn't
whoever
it like
wins, I was gonna say whoever wins the Fatal 5-Way gets to go up against Roca in the singles tournament.
Okay, yeah, that's the entrance into the Ultimate Schmoedown.
Right.
Okay, yeah, alright, that's right. I forgot there's a whole single Ultimate Schmoedown now, too, that we have to go through.
Yep.
Happy about it, but again, lives continue outside of this camera, and it's really hard to get these reactions daily.
Yeah, so we apologize for not doing the It one. Life just
we watched
got in
it,
the way.
though. We watched it.
It was
fun.
cool. It was so much fun to see these kids go up there, and I was rooting for them. I was like, yeah, come on with the answers. There was actually one question in that one, round 2, and I was like, what's his name? And I got it at the last minute. It was the Shining question at the very beginning.
Was it Mikey?
Danny.
That's what I said. So we've got It coming out this week too, which we're really excited about.
Yes.
Vanessa has finished the book.
I have. It's so good. I love the book so much. And then, well, because I was like, comparing it a little bit to because I've seen the 1990 version, but the book is awesome.
So that's our dabble on It, and the boys had fun.
And I can't wait to watch it.
And the Losers Club, it was a good match. Yes. It made me sad that a lot of the nerdy movies I didn't know. And
but they're young.
I get it. Truffle Shuffle, though they got that. But either way, yeah, guys, thank you for watching our reaction to the Schmoedown for the first round of this round 2. We're going to go watch It this coming Thursday. So the night of our match, Thursday night, we will be at the Foothills Mall Theater IMAX, 10 p.m. for the It showing.
Yeah.
So if you are local and you want to go and get scared with us, you'll float with us, float too. We will be there this Thursday, 10 p.m. IMAX. AMC Foothills Cinemas. So you can check us out there. You can like and you can subscribe.
You can do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, startup.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. You can hit up our Patreon, kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going, gets us to where we need to go, like a later video, comment in the down below. And other than that, you got anything?
No.
I think it's now time to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.